All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Lucky Fortune English Podcast.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Vincent.
I'm Jenny.
And we're back with another deep dive, you guys.
That's right. Another deep dive.
So this week, we are going to be taking a look at the week ahead.
Yes, we are.
For, our usual three signs,
Uh-huh.
Aries, Taurus, and Gemini.
Yep.
And we're looking at the week of December 30th, 2024 to January 5th, 2025. Harry, 12U3, the visitor to it here. 22, 24, 12, 30.
Okay.
So let's jump right into it.
Let's do it.
Aries.
Yes.
So, Aries are always known for their leadership.
Right.
But this week is kind of interesting because the source material is saying
Yeah.
that the main theme is actually going to be relationships based on shared goals.
Interesting.
So Aries are known for being ambitious
Yes, very much so.
and kind of charging ahead
Yeah.
to, fulfill those ambitions.
Uh-huh.
But this is saying, kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
You're going to be finding success in groups.
Yeah, with the sun trining Mars this week, it really does seem to highlight the benefit of collaboration for Aries.
Oh, so it's actually in the stars.
It really is. Yeah, it's a powerful synergy, for achieving those goals.
So instead of Aries going out there and just doing it all on their own,
Yeah.
like they normally would,
Right.
they might actually find more success
Yes.
working together with others.
Absolutely. And, this ties in with career as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because this alignment, the sun and Mars being in this trine, it really favors, assertive action and problem solving, especially for those Aries who are in leadership roles.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, okay, step into that leadership role, Aries,
Yeah,
but bring your team with you.
that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So what about their finances this week?
Well, finances are looking pretty stable for Aries this week.
Okay.
It's not a time for, like windfalls or anything like that.
Okay.
But it's really a time for steady progress,
So kind of keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And, double down on maybe those budgeting skills.
Okay.
You're planning. And even, look into some long-term investment options if you're so inclined.
So planning for the future, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything that Aries should be, cautious of this week?
Well, the one thing that the source does mention is the potential for fatigue.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You guys are going to be pouring a lot of yourselves into these goals.
Right.
You're working with other people. You're really striving to achieve things.
Yeah.
It can lead to burnout.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's really important for Aries to maintain that work-life balance.
Okay, so just because you're killing it out there in the world doesn't mean you should forget to take care of yourself.
Exactly. Prioritize self-care, get enough sleep,
Breaks.
all those good things.
Okay, great advice for our Aries friends out there.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Taurus.
Okay.
Now, Taurus are known for stability and comfort.
Yes, very much so.
So this week's forecast, I'm kind of interested to see what it says because it sounds like it should be pretty good for them.
It should be. And this week, actually, the focus is really on family. And close relationships.
Oh.
It's all about deepening those bonds.
Yeah.
Creating that sense of security and belonging that Taurus really craves.
Okay, so is there any astrological reason why that might be the case this week?
Well, yeah, Venus, which is Taurus's ruling planet,
Okay.
is moving into this really harmonious aspect with Saturn. And that really just amplifies, the need for connection.
Okay, well, that's nice.
And security. Yeah.
Have a good time with your family.
Exactly.
Enjoy their company around the holidays.
Absolutely.
So what about career for Taurus this week?
Well, career this week for Taurus is less about, those big flashy changes and more about steady progress.
Okay.
So, those ongoing projects that you've been working on. Just keep at it,
Keep your nose to the grindstone.
Yeah, exactly. Stay focused.
Because patience and perseverance, those are really going to be your biggest assets this week.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because those are the classic Taurus strengths.
Exactly,
Just steady.
Just keep going.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Keep at it.
And the source material, it even specifically mentions, navigating workplace challenges with grace and determination.
So there might be some challenges.
There might be.
But Taurus is going to be able to handle them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That
by being themselves.
Exactly.
So what about finances for Taurus?
Oh, this is another area that looks really good for Taurus this week.
Okay, good.
It's all about, again, slow and steady growth, long-term investments, and really feeling secure.
So is there anything Taurus should avoid doing financially this week?
Yeah, I would say avoid any, like, risky ventures.
Okay.
It's not the time for that.
So nothing crazy.
No, stick to what you know.
Now, even though Taurus is known for being very grounded and calm,
Right.
I imagine with the holiday season coming up,
Yeah.
it could be a little stressful for everyone.
It can be.
Does the source have any advice
It does.
for Taurus to kind of stay zen?
Yes, it specifically advises Taurus to not get bogged down
Okay.
by little annoyances.
So don't sweat the small stuff.
Exactly. Focus on the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Let go of the things you can't control
Yeah.
and, try to find those moments of peace amidst all the chaos.
Okay, great advice
Yeah.
for our Taurus friends.
Absolutely.
Okay, so finally, let's move on to Gemini.
Okay.
Now, if I had to guess what Gemini's week is going to look like, I would say
Oh, let me guess, too.
probably something to do with communication
Yeah.
or, socializing.
Connections.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right on the money.
really.
Yeah, with Mercury, which is Gemini's ruling planet,
Uh-huh.
forming a really lively connection with Jupiter. This week is all about embracing social interactions, expanding your network.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it should be a really fun week for Geminis.
So is it like any kind of social interaction or is it a specific type?
It could be anything from catching up with old friends,
Okay.
meeting new people, going to parties,
Yeah.
just engaging in like stimulating conversations,
Mhm.
anything that really, gets you connecting with others.
Okay, so this is the time to be a social butterfly.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about at work for Gemini?
Well, at work, Gemini's flexible thinking and adaptability are really going to be their greatest assets.
I can see that.
Yeah.
The Geminis are very adaptable.
Yeah, they are.
They can kind of think on their feet.
Exactly.
So that makes sense that would be useful at work.
Yeah, you'll be able to navigate complex situations,
Okay.
come up with innovative solutions,
Uh-huh.
and really contribute significantly to your team's efforts.
So are there any specific tasks that the source mentions that would be good for Gemini this week at work?
Things like brainstorming sessions,
Okay.
problem solving on the fly,
Yeah.
maybe even juggling multiple projects.
That sounds about right for a Gemini.
Exactly. They can handle a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about finances for Gemini this week?
Yeah, finances, it's important for Geminis to be mindful of their spending this week.
Okay.
Because, with all this socializing going on,
Yeah.
there can be a temptation to overspend,
Yeah,
you know?
maybe buy gifts for everyone.
Exactly. Or go out all the time.
Yeah.
And it's fine to do that, have fun,
Yeah.
but just be mindful.
Yeah, keep an eye on the budget.
Exactly. Don't go overboard
Okay.
because financial stability is still important.
It's always important.
Yeah.
So any final words of wisdom for Geminis this week?
Yeah, I would say, embrace the...
There will be times when you're very active
Yeah.
out there socializing, doing all the things.
Yeah.
But there will also be times when you need to kind of step back,
Uh-huh.
recharge,
Right.
be a little bit more introspective.
Introspective. Yeah.
Okay.
So just, find a balance.
Yeah, balance.
Yeah.
Always important.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a look at the week ahead
This was.
for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini.
Thank you all for joining us.
And thanks for joining us for another deep dive here at Lucky Fortune English Podcast.
We'll see you all next week.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribing to our channel will bring you good luck.
See you again.
Bye.
Bye.